Hello there and welcome back to my channel. I am your host, the Impression Wiz, or you can call me Wizman. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Start a series of gameplay stuff. And the first game I'm going to do in this way is the Stanley Parable. Now, this first episode might be a little bit boring to all of you guys because it's just going to be me playing the game. But the next couple of episodes, I'm going to have a couple of guests. I think this might be the only episode with me in it. But the next ones are going to be guests, let's say. So, let's get to it. And yes, I've technically already know how some of these endings go, but I still want to do it anyway.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. I am in control. So, the question is, which ending am I going to do? Because I have an idea of where I want to go. Let's go to it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Their computers, gosh. You want to waste the electricity, even if it is the building, like your work building's electricity and not your own? It's still kind of rude. Anybody out there? No? Okay. Onward. Oh. That's actually kind of a nice looking picture, to be honest. Sometimes I don't always stop to look at the pictures, so. So, I always wonder how some of these, like, how some people get to some of these places in this office building. Because, like, if they're working here, how do they, I don't know. Anyway, that's not
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The one on my left, huh? You know what? I don't think so.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Turn off
admire
your
it.
computers, people. Sorry, narrator. I just had to say something. What the heck? Are these like just meeting rooms or something? I don't know. Okay. And
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
yeah.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood
I want a
here,
soda.
drinking it all in.
Like maybe a Dr. Pepper or something. Not sponsored. I know I don't have to say not sponsored, most likely, but
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
not really.
A room, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, let's go to the left. Let's do that, yeah.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But there's an elevator here. I'm taking the elevator. But I'm not a professional Let's Players. Don't get mad at me, please.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Are you getting a little lost,
from
Mr.
here,
Narrator
it's,
guy?
left.
Left. Now that technically would be right, because he did say left earlier, but...
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Sounds like he's got a little bit of a
Let's
mess of
see,
papers
we went
there.
down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That way. Okay, so technically it is left, but then we end up going right. Excuse me. That's it. Oh boy.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to
427.
Who am I kidding?
Where's the...
It's all rubbish now.
there it is down
the
there.
whole story completely unusable.
Everybody who looks for
How
the
about
office,
rather than waste my time trying to salvage this
office
nonsense,
always
we'll
seems to
just
mess up
restart the
what
game from the
number it is,
beginning.
and it's
And this
employee
time, suppose we
number
don't wander so
427.
far off track,
So it's
Okay,
way down
from
there.
the top.
I think you can see it. I might edit it so you can see it. Oh boy. So we're back at the beginning. Oh, Mr.
All of his co-workers were
Thank you.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
knew.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dang it, people, turn off your computers. Be nice. Save power. And oh my gosh, you realize how much power or how much money a power bill would be if you kept things running? And I guess, yeah, the lights are on, but oh well. When Stanley came up to it, instead of
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Can we go backwards,
Stanley,
please?
did you change anything when we were back in that
I
room
did
with all the
nothing,
monitors?
Mr. Narrator.
Did you
Don't you
move
blame
the
me.
story somewhere?
I
or...
did not touch anything.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one
Yeah,
who wrote the
why are
story.
you asking me?
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Door. Can't go through that door, technically. So, let's go this way. The rightmost door. And just stick to the right, because why not? Well, as right as we can, anyway. Adventure! Right, and then right again. Wait a minute. What? Okay.
I'll
let's
say it.
go.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it
Probably
unlikely
going
that
to,
we'll ever
even if I
progress
say
by
no.
starting over and over again. But it's
Just
got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah, wouldn't hurt. Oh. Whoa.
All
Sorry
of his
if that
co-workers were
makes anybody
gone.
sick with
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Someone was playing solitaire when they should have been working. I think that's solitaire. Yeah. Oh. I might need to get some water before the next episode. Anyway. And...
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yeah, let's do that. So... no desks. That has to be some kind of a meeting room. Anyway, although I have been to the meeting room and some other things, so... Oh, I forgot to turn these off, because people don't turn these off. And
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
are you sure? Okay, and something I don't understand is this
No,
is a
wait,
dead end,
never mind.
but the
Not
door
the
should
story.
be right here.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Some of these rooms are almost like, mind-boggling paintings. I can't think of what they're called.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
The doors.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story
to
took
the
place in an
door.
office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what?
This,
Since I've
is
completely
this,
forgotten what we
kinda
were
looks like a
supposed to be
cabinet.
doing, how about this?
Can we go out
You win! Congratulations!
Feels kind of hollow,
I know
though.
you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off.
You
So,
win 'cause you
good
can't
job.
Find the exit.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel
That
right
wouldn't
about
be
this at
how
all.
games
We
are
both
played.
know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
No.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. I have to agree with the narrator. A lot of people are like, no, narrator, don't restart. But it's like,
All right,
where else
I've
are
got
we
a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
The
Just follow
adventure
the line. How simple is that?
I don't know how simple it actually is, but okay, let's go. So go this way. Mr. Narrator, do you mind if I go, well, first, turn off some, computer... Was that door open the last time I was... I don't remember. Even replaying it, I seem to notice new things. Adventure line. Let's check the doors. Just to see. Are they still gone?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Fair enough. Nothing to say about no doors, though? No? Okay. Following the line it is. And now I can actually... yeah, see? Oh, come on. Let me... Can I... Let me turn off the... computer. Anyway. Onward.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life
Okay,
itself?
now just follow the
Okay,
line.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just
That's
stick with me.
backwards. I don't want to go backwards.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
But
Hang on.
you're...
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
I
You know
hope
what?
they're...
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I love this music.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Focusing.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Focusing. Okay, on board. Let's go. Something I noticed, though, last time, actually, too, is this square seems slightly different with the line on there. I don't know if that's just me or what, so... Hold on. Oh, and this one, too, yeah. And now we're crossing the line over this way.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Yeah, like ringing the bell for subscribing. Yeah. Still no doors.
Missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line?
Possibly.
Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
I don't know. Let's finish following the line, though, because we can't go that way, because it's a dead end. Literally. And so now is that. Too bad I can't open any of these doors. Unless I cheated, but I don't know if I'm going to do the cheating ending, just to be honest, in this playthrough, or in my playthrough, or anything. And here we are.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Or messy. Maybe that's me being kind of a person that cleans for stuff, but people just leave things all over the place. It's kind of rude, especially to the people that have to clean.
You know
up
what,
later.
Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah,
We're
forget the
intelligent
line.
people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly
Sorry if
doable.
you heard that.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How
I'll
about
have to
this direction?
That maybe later. Onward.
Now, yes,
Down an
this
empty
is
hallway.
exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
New story.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
gonna be that we have two skeleton brothers that one of them makes puns and one of them pretty much gets angry at the other one?
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh, no, that's Undertale.
Stanley, I'd also
Never
like to
mind.
veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
Yeah.
lines or monitor rooms.
Just
don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
just gonna walk through here. Da 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 da. I'm not paying attention to the line. Yeah, get out of here.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Do I have to?
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right,
if that
let us ask,
quite
will
works.
taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I honestly don't know if logic can follow what we went through in this little adventure. Because it's almost like fish equaling out to like
Hold up, what's this?
49 or something.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one
So,
giant ending?
This ending has been.
And we're
16
supposed to
minutes long.
restart the game, what,
I think the last time I
eight
played it
times?
was actually 7, but still.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Eighth
Well, what if I
restart,
don't want to
and everybody's
forget?
Gone after a long
My
time,
mind goes
Stanley
blank
dies.
simply because it's written here on this
Is it
thing.
because he kills himself,
wall.
or is it just
Well,
because he dies?
who
because
consulted
he can't go
me?
anywhere 'cause the
Why
narrator
don't I
does
get to
nothing?
decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
Oh,
Is it
well.
really?
Maybe
No,
that's
it
just
can't be.
me.
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Step
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Sit.
I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
Maybe.
whatever it is that made this schedule?
I don't know.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know,
Yeah.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out,
I
won't
don't
we?
even know if I'm sitting
Eventually.
in the chair. I'm just
Well,
crouched.
in the
front of it.
meantime,
Hello. And with that, that's the confusion ending. One of my favorites, mainly because of that music. Da, 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 da. I hope you enjoyed this ending of the Stanley Parable. And next time, we'll have one of our first guests play through this. But until then, I hope you liked this. Please subscribe and hit that like button if you liked it and want to see more. And I'll see you next Wednesday.